It's the end of October and a team that was picked to finish 5th in their division and not many people even had going to a bowl game is all of a sudden the Pac-12's lone chance of going to the college football playoff. Safe to say none of the analysts saw this coming for Coach Leach and company, but as he said last week, this team is the most coachable squad he's had in quite some time. That word coachable can mean a lot of different things. Here's what Leach means by it and how it has helped lead the team to becoming the Pac-12's top squad this season.
I think we're also getting better as a team because, we got a good group that does respond to coaching, and they'll make the improvements asked, so then you can begin working on something else. Like one thing that Ken Wilson says all the time that I think's pretty good is he'll tell them something, then he'll say, make me coach something else other than that, than what I just told you. Why do I keep telling you that? Make me coach something else, So, yeah, they're doing a good job making us coach something else.
Obviously, the biggest talk around this team is Gardner Minshew. In the post-game sideline interview after the Stanford game, Leach point blank said Minshew is the best quarterback in the country and just left it at that. He expanded more on that this afternoon.
As far as production performance, I think he's the best one, and I guess folks are kind of dancing around that a little bit, but now it doesn't really affect anything that we do. I think he needs to improve, and he needs to improve as fast as he can, but all these comparisons and stuff, he's got the best numbers, so he's the best one.
I mentioned before that Wazoo is a French college football contender. Leach is well known for his rants about the college football playoff system and said he sees no good reason as to why the system stays at 4 teams. He did say he has a favorite excuse as to why a larger playoff can't happen.
That because it'd be too difficult on the players for their academics. That's the lamest reason of all. And the reason it's the lamest reason of all is because if you think about when playoffs are, a lot of it would take place when guys are out of school anyway, and then of course they put their hand over their heart, get sanctimonious, and we can't do this, which of course none of that's happening to begin with.
The Cougs are facing off this week against a Cal team fresh off of a big win against Washington. The person who scored the game-winning touchdown, none other than Gonzaga prep alum Evan Weaver on a pick 6. When asked if the team had recruited Weaver, Leach said yes, and then he said he told us no. Just an interesting anecdote from today's press conference. Reporting in Pullman, I'm Brenna Green, KREM 2 Sports.